You still talk to your exes?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Where are we angry? Where are we angry? It just didn't work. Alafu, so tumekatiana friendship. Nisikuone. It is so much nonsense. I think so. So Geti Kali was not really, it's not Sanaa. It's not Sanaa. It's just, no, what is it now? Oh, you wanted to marry me? Because we have money. Just say it.
Hey, take it slow. But you believe in God. You believe in God.
I believe in a superior being. He has different names. God, Allah, Jehovah, universe. I believe in a superior being. Let's not go down that road for religion, because that one can get us in trouble.
And of course, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Welcome again. This is Kenya's fastest growing podcast. This is Lessons at 30 with the one and only the eagle himself, the Duke of Kakamega. Dr. Ofweneke is my name. And as Anteni Sanaa, thank you so much. All our latest subscribers and our students on Lessons at 30. And now we are literally above 150,000 subscribers. Yeah! Oh, my enemies are suffering. Oh, my God. Oh, my... Okay, sorry. Calm down, Ofweneke, calm down. We are having such a good time. And of course, I want to appreciate all the good feedback that I'm getting from people from the comment section, from TikTok, Instagram, the guys who are meeting on the streets, everywhere. And they're saying, Dr. Ofweneke, you are teaching us something. And trust me, I am always the #1 student. Of course, when I invite a guest who is our guest lecturer, of course, there's always something to learn from them. Remember, this is not a source for tea. This is a source for wisdom and knowledge for you to know how to better yourself, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's guest, or this morning guest, whichever time you're watching from, whichever part of the world you're watching from, is such an interesting person. One of the most bubbliest and, of course, the most jovial, the most happy souls that I have ever met. But before we get there, we're not going to have this conversation, and I'm not going to let you listen to me if you don't even own a piece of land. I keep on shouting every episode, please contact Username Properties. They have the best of offers for you to get a piece of land. Remember, you cannot be above 35, no jajikaza. At least own something, even a piece of land. You cannot just be owning a contact list full of ladies with V1s. Please, as a man, own a piece of land. Get something for yourself, all right? Contact Username. We have pieces of shambas that we're selling and good deals from every across Kenya. And of course, we have also association with banking institutions which can give you better deals and even in terms of a payment plan. Please get yourself a piece of land. Username Properties will be waiting for you. And as we do that as well, I know you're watching and you're saying, Ofweneke, na kuwatch but niko na njaa, siko na do, my God, nilienda dunda, sina anything in my pocket. Some of you mnaangalia M-Pesa yenu inakaa ni kama unakula kitunguu juu unalia, kuna kitu ndani. You sent mtu alikula fare. Please, kama kuna mtu alikula fare yako and you don't have money, please. The money is next to you. It's right into your phone. Download Koro Loan app. We're waiting for you, right? And remember, there's no registration fee, no hidden charges, and accredited by the Central Bank of Kenya, right? And if Kiomba now ulipe on time, tafadhali, you can borrow up to 200,000 Kenyan shillings, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, as this episode is going on air, just know I am currently in the streets of London, ladies and gentlemen. We're having such a good time right there. So now I'll be recording a few episodes, of course, in London to just give you the London feeling. So for the first time, Lessons at 30 will be going out of, not even out of town, out of the country. So we're doing things in a more international standard, right? So please, make sure you do that. wale wase mnanua kutoka London, Europe, USA, whatever part of the world, remember Lemfi is the safest way and the most secure way and the fastest way to send money back at home. And the good news is actually this: you can actually send money right direct from your bank account without going through your wallet. It's fast, it is secure. And remember to use the code name Ofwe for you to get a cash back. Lemfa is the only way. Wacha hizo zingine sijui pesa inapitia Dubai, toka Dubai ipitia Saudi Arabia, ijipate ndani ya war, ndani ya Iraq. By the time mama yako anapata doli ilikuwa sijui what send money direct within a second from London or from UK all the way to a till number or even wherever you're sending the money from. Ladies and gentlemen, what? Whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not, if I am to put her and equate it to another beautiful voice, another talent, this could probably be our Jennifer Hudson or something. This lady's voice has carried us all along from our teenage years to who we are today. And every single time she gets into the studio, by the time she's done, she's telling the haters, Kwaheri. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the queen herself, my God, Sanaipei Tande.
Wow. Can I clap for you first? That was a lot that you said. I mean,
I'm trying to pay bills.
That's how you remember everything.
My God, I have like almost 10 staff.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
agency. I have all these production guys. This advert has to be there.
Okay.
Good thing is clients are happy and they're getting ROI.
And then also there's a paycheck at the end of it. So
God, damn, you can say that
that's
again.
a motivator. I can see.
Please, another advert, another one.
I love it. Thank you so
Welcome to the
much.
show. Give me a high five.
Woohoo!
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Why are you always so happy? I mean, it's like life has been so easy.
I don't understand. You said bubbly and I was just like, me? Bubbly? No,
Yeah.
it's a
There's
lie.
no day I've ever seen it like,
Well, do you see me every day? Do you see me 24 hours a day?
Is it because of the TikTok videos that you do for clients and events that are coming up that you're always happy?
Wow, that's interesting. I don't do TikTok. I'm not on TikTok.
Oh, well, Instagram. Instagram, yes.
Instagram, yes. And then there are some videos of mine that are put on TikTok and I'm just like, I'm sorry, who did this? How is this even happening? Yeah, so...
Why are you not on TikTok?
I don't really have the correct answer for that. It's the same way with Instagram. I think Obina is the one who introduced me to it in 2015. And I was just like, why? Why am I joining Instagram? No, you just take a picture and you put it there and people like. And I'm like, where's the substance in that, you know? But unfortunately, globally, that's what's working. So I had to get into it because also I'm in the showbiz busyness. And that's what people like. So, but TikTok, I don't know. I think TikTok was introduced to me in a very weird way. The kind of videos that were there. And it's almost as if like you had to dance to put a video, and me, I don't dance. So I'm just like, this is not for me. Yeah.
Is it part of your because I watched you perform recently when we were hosting the Belén Bongo tour at the Red Room, and I it's the first time probably I've seen you really perform, and you don't dance that much.
No.
Do you feel like a limitation to you as an artist?
It's just who I am. When I get on stage, I am who I am. So if I'm not a dancer, I'm not a dancer. I'm not going to try and do it. I'll move a little, you know, just to go with the flow like I did with the dancers who I did not know were going to be part of the show, by the way. I had no idea.
I thought they were your dancers.
No, they were not. They just appeared. And I decided, okay, let's go with the flow.
I just...
Also, my neck was not moving like that, but that's okay.
No, not you, them. I was like,
them, yeah.
I was like, girl.
Yeah, so I think usually when that's the situation, then the switch is on, which is like how the switch is on now. But when it goes off, you do not want to. No. Yeah.
So this is not you in private?
No. I'm very, very laid back, very chill, you know, just going about daily things.
But you look strict though.
I look strict. Woods? No, I'm far from.
Really?
Far from. It's just when you push the envelope a little too much, yeah, that side of me comes out. I'm very firm. Not strict, but I'm firm with my decisions and my opinions and yeah, just who I am.
Stand with it. And that's if you cannot conform to what I believe in, then
it's fine. It's okay. And also I'm not trying to agree with everybody and I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but this is what I think. This is how I want to do my things. If you don't agree, step. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ever been dumped?
Yes. I was young. Okay. Actually, no. Actually, I should say I was younger. You know, apparently these days I'm so old. So yeah, when I was younger, I was dumped because I think. Are you done? Are you done laughing?
No, when you say younger, it takes me back to the conversation we had behind the scenes. Anyway, we'll get to that.
So of course I've been dumped. Yeah, just having different paths in life. That's the only.
But you didn't know about paths in life at that time.
I did. I've always known.
How old were you at that time?
21, actually.
21, you knew your path.
Yeah, I had an idea. I had an idea of the kind of person that I am and the things that I value in life. I just hadn't acted on them or cemented them in life, just being very firm about it. But I knew, I had an idea. You know that thing that they call your gut feeling?
Yeah.
You just know that this is the way that I want to go. These are the things that I want to do. This is not the kind of person I want to hang around. So cemented that eventually.
But probably was that more in terms of career-wise or even in terms of the person that you wanted to date at that time?
Just everything. You just always know. I've never had...
At 21, you knew the kind of nigga you wanted to settle down with?
Oh, yeah. I've always known. I've always known. There are no gray areas in my life. It's a yes or no. Yeah, you can't convince me.
So, Sanaa, as your friend, can I comfortably and safely say that probably that person doesn't exist?
Why? Why would you say that?
We have never known Sanaa to ever date.
Oh, no, but you have.
Not that I remember. That's how.
Because you were so much younger. Okay, so now. No, I'm joking.
I remember you on Mid-Morning on Kiss, so I'm not that young.
You could have been in Form 2 for all I know. Because
yes, I was.
Some of the people who listen to me, they're just like, oh my God, I've been listening to this chick since I was in, like Standard 8. And, so some of them are just like, hey, udembado ako bana. And I'm just like, you do realize I also started young, yeah? But it's all good. People and their own understandings of things. Yeah.
Before we get into that, let's take it back and back and back. So we are, well, now I'll use the word younger. And Coca-Cola has come in and there's this big competition. Mm-hmm. And everybody's trying to choose sides. But there was you, there was... of course, Akina Kevo, there's Patricia Kehoro, and then there's this lady from Nakaya. Was it Nakaya?
Nakaya?
Nakaya was a TP of Coca-Cola.
I am
Mr.
not sure.
Politician.
It's so many years ago.
It's many years.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Pam, Linda Mudhama.
Exactly, Linda
there's
Mudhama.
the lady who did Tazama Minazama. She was also part of that. Harry Kimani,
Coca-Cola Popstars.
Yes, top 7. Monique.
God damn.
Yeah, Monique was actually the last person to be removed in the top 7, and then we were 6 of us at the end. 3 yeses, 3 nos.
How, first of all, specifically, how does Sanaa end at Coca-Cola? How do you end up there?
Hey, that's a story. So what had happened was not Tusker Project Film. What was the other one? Pop Idol.
Yes.
Pop Idol had come around, and my brother had tried to convince me to go, and I was like, yeah, I'll go. Wacha nishike Kenya bus, ningie tao kidogo, and then. So that was me avoiding. Because I was still very shy. So when Popstars came about, he told my parents. And he said, Sanaa can sing and she needs to go for this competition, ABCD, and that was that. So when Daddy and Mommy say you do, you do.
Your parents were in for it?
Yes.
I hope my dad is watching. You killed my singing dream by breaking my keyboard that I saved for 2000 in class 8. I'll never forgive you, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you should sing for us so we can tell you, should you try?
I can try. I tried leveling up Kidogo.
Yeah. And then?
Of course, you're the queen. Why would you ever try and compete with that?
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Yeah, please.
So that's how Popstars came about. My parents were told by my bro. They took me to auditions, my brother and my dad. And from then it was just go, mommy, and eventually won. I used to carry my uniform.
Your dad took you for the audition?
Yes. When we did Village Market, that was the first one. My brother was given the car, and my dad took a bus that day and told my brother, you make sure you get her there. We went. Came back, we lied to him that I didn't make it. And then eventually we told him that we did, and the belt did a couple of rounds. And he was very upset. He was just
wait, hold up.
Why would you lie?
Your dad... Did he beat you because you lied or because you didn't actually...
I mean, it was not serious. It was those ones of where he's just joking around. How can you lie to me that you didn't make it? And you made it good, mommy, So it was just a lot of excitement. The second audition was at the Stanley, and him and my bro dropped me. I went, I did the auditions, came back. Then the third time, it was to be told whether we're going to Mombasa or not. And that was a yes, and it was my dad and my uncle who dropped me at Homeboys. Yeah.
Is your dad artist? Does he have an artistic skill in him?
They both did, well, because my dad passed in October 23.
Rest in peace.
And he loves music. In fact, some of the music that I grew up listening to was because of him and my mom. So my mom used to sing in the choir, first soprano, in Coastal.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are keys that we don't attempt to hit.
Never.
Let me just sing here. I'm okay over here.
On the second row of the choir.
Yeah. Those are us
strong.
guys. Yeah, so that's how Popstars came about. And it was a yes all through. And yeah, made it to the group.
Did you panic once you got in, like, I'm now in?
I don't even think it hit me for a really long time. I didn't know what was going on. I was just doing what I was supposed to be doing. You know, you have auditions at 8 o'clock in the morning. Here I go with my uniform from KMTC and my very ugly shoes, black, and socks. And I would go and I'm like, oh, so we're just auditioning in the morning because afternoon I've got double biochemistry. And then they're like, no, we'll see you in the afternoon session. I'm like, you guys don't understand. It's a Monday. I need to go to school. Anyway, yeah. So I didn't know. It really did not hit me for a really long time until I think the moment we now set off for South Africa. Then I was like, oh. So when we had like a whole timetable, we're doing choreography with Somizi, then we're going shopping, and then we're going to get our hair done. I was like, oh, wow, okay, this is happening. This is actually happening. So yeah, I think that's when it actually hit me.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Is anybody who you can remember, like, you saw as a threat at that time? Among his to continue, like, wow, this one can see. I don't know. Hey, who you must say?
I think the only time there was a bit of a panic was when they would now like line us up in Mombasa at White Sands, and you would look at yourself in a line with somebody you know did not sing well. And the other person who you thought sang really, really well is in that line in that other room. And you're just like, okay, that's it. I'm going home today. And then you just hear this line, it's a yes. So I think that was the only time there was like a fear, but not really a threat. I don't know. I don't believe in threats.
I love your perception about life. I love that kind of positivity and how you look at things.
Because somebody always has something different to give other than you. You have what you have to give and somebody else gives something else. You want to be like that person, aspire to. Learn, research, do something. But don't ever look at somebody and say, huyu ntamkanyaga nitaficha zile lyrics. Like what happened to me when we were auditioning at the Stanley. I remember we were doing group session in the afternoon, and I wanted the lyrics to "Oh Happy Days" because that's the only part that I knew. After that, and so I remember we're sitting on a table, and one of the ladies who I will not mention because she's actually a known person today, actually stepped on Harry Kimani's foot not to give me the lyrics. So my brother went to a cyber and he got the lyrics for me and he brought them.
You didn't watch Sister Act?
At Sister Act?
Yeah. I mean, we all knew Happy Day because of Sister Act.
Well, the only parts I could remember, I wanted to get it right. So I needed the lyrics proper. You know, I'm a perfectionist. I'm an introvert, but a perfectionist. I don't want to make mistakes in front of people. So I needed to make sure that I had everything properly.
So somebody stepped on Harikimani's shoe.
Yeah. Don't tell her. And I was like, okay. So bro had come back in the afternoon and he's like, you wait. He went to the cyber, he printed them out and he brought them to me.
Is your brother big? Is he like an elder brother?
He is my older brother, yeah.
Damn.
It's weird. Every time we meet people and they're just like, oh, so is that your younger bro? I'm like, have you seen this guy? Do I look like I'm older than him? I mean, and it's not like a facial kind of appearance. It's just, he's a digs, okay? There's no way I'm older than that guy, for sure. But I think because I'm the one who's in the limelight, who is known, and he's always been like, you know, he's a guy for the background. He works, he does his thing, and he's okay with his success in private. Yeah, so everyone thinks...
just the two of you?
Yeah.
No, he's very supportive, man.
Very supportive.
Age gap?
2.5 years. But he's my ride or die. And then sometimes can also be like my dad. Like, where?
Yes, like
where?
Yeah.
Nikuone.
Does he would he even probably until now? Is he part of the vetting committee of the guys that come into like a...
in terms of...
Kitsis, that one is that guy, no. That Mapua is... Boy, I don't like. Stay away from lunges.
I don't think he's that person. But he is... so Famo has always been my immediate family, my nuclear family. They've always been very involved in my life, out of wanting. Not at those ones of, we must know who this person is or we must know what kind of song you're releasing. No. I think the way that I was raised, I've always felt comfortable going home to consult, and which is something that I still do.
It's like literally have a safe place at home, literally.
Absolutely.
God
Absolutely. They're wonderful people. I still sit down before I release a song. Mommy, Abuskiza, did I use the right word over here, or do you think there's another word that I can use? Yeah.
Does she like even judge in terms of the tonation?
Vocally, no, not that. But in terms of maybe pronunciation, like she'd be like, you can't say that word like that. It sounds off. But I'm like, it's art, okay? Anything goes with art. You can bend it, you can cut it, you can, yeah. So I mean, of course, I had to teach her those things. So yeah, so I still consult very, very much at home.
Let's wind back. You pride yourself so much in a lot of your songs about Geti.
It's a jam, my guy.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, it's what we have identified.
Huwezi kunifaidi, baby.
Hey, music faidi, baby.
Look, I know you haven't asked the question, but I think it's important for people to understand that my music is either directly inspired, which is by me as the individual, or secondhand. So which is like sitting down with friends and family and listening to their conversations, or seeing something in the paper, reading it and being like, I should write a song about this. Yeah. So Geti was not really, it's not Sanaa. It's not Sanaa. It's just, what is it now? Oh, you wanted to marry me? Because we have money. Just say it.
Hey, take it slow.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're those Chiles. We don't shy away from just,
Hey, me, I've tried this thing twice. Sorry, I'm breathing. Then you go after me a marriage.
Oh, right. Okay.
So whose story was that? Whose story was that?
So it basically was inspired by just society. We've now come to a place where, and I'm not saying this is a blanket assumption of everyone. I had a conversation somewhere, and then so in society, where people say that you should either be with a man who gives you the same life your parents gave you, if not better. It should never be the other way. It should never be lower than what your parents gave you. And so, yeah, that idea just came from, mimi mtoto wa Geti Kali mazee, budangu amenipeleka shule kama hii, niko na ndai, niko na nini. So why are you coming to my space and giving me less? How is that going to work? So that's what it really was.
So is it like a mantra that you actually believe in? Did you?
No. I believe in just connecting. If you connect with somebody, you connect.
You don't care about money?
No, I don't. I really do not. It's very weird. I've read some comments sometimes where people say, uyo mazee, uyo ni Geti Kali. Ukitaka kupatana na uyo
looked very expensive from back in the days. And even the way you talk and everything, even your kind of eloquence is not.
Well, my dad did well. My mom did well.
Kudos to such parents.
Yes. Took us
for
to
the
good
first time
schools.
I've met somebody who's actually proud of. I don't know why wasawataka heku kwa social kutoka kwa babi. I really understood. Sisi kula ugali na omena moja.
No, and when I say my parents did well, I mean that the household was conducive for growing and learning and bettering yourself and taken to good schools, interacting with, just people of different calibers. Whether it's down there or up there, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, everyone is equal according to us. So we were just able to interact with different people and have a very stable outlook.
I like how you want to really be humble about it.
No, am I being humble? Hey, let me tell you.
Bring it on now. Bring it out home. Bring it out.
It can never come out because it's not there. It is non-existent. I am just a regular person. For me, at the end of the day, it is really about connecting with people. I don't care whether you are from the, Geshage, or you're from the slums, or you're from where. I interact with everybody.
So if a guy comes and katias you and probably nigga don't even drive. Probably doesn't live.
But I have dated someone who didn't even have a car, and I had a car.
So you would carry him?
Yeah, why not? What's wrong with that? You see, relationships.
How long did it last?
About 2.5 years. Relationships about friendships and companionship. It's not about, what are you bringing to the table? Where do you come from? The only thing that I remember my father telling me is be very careful about the family that you marry into, because if they don't share the same family values as you, you are going to clash. That is the number one thing that I look at. family values. Would you like a moment?
I'm digesting. It's very rare to find a pretty mama saying she didn't give a hoot about a nigga with money.
Now, why do I want your money? See me, I've got mine. What is it?
So what is your thought on the latest trending 50-50 kind of module in a relationship?
You know, when people say 50-50, they're talking finances, they're talking money. It's already 50-50 in very many different ways. The things that I do for you at the house, you know, taking care of the kids, making sure they go to school, you have your lunch, I've done the shopping, that's already, it's already split, you know? And look, it's very unfair for me to sit here and say that every woman should do it like me. It's really about you finding the balance in your own relationship. Yes, there are those women who have their jobs, they have their money, they don't have to ask their boyfriends for, nisaidie pesa ya nywele, gari yangu haina fuel, sijui pay my insurance. But there are others chicks who, perhaps they don't have jobs that pay that much, okay? But they do their part in the home. So it's really about finding that balance. It doesn't have to be monetary 50-50.
Because now there's even, the ladies even the craziest conversation right now is about even allowance now. Now, girls are literally asking for girlfriend allowance. Like, literally,
What is that? That sounds like a joke. An allowance?
I'm so...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have met some men who tell me that they do give allowances to their wives.
Yeah. There's allowance these days.
At the end of the day, it is the balance that you find. If you feel you should give your girlfriend a girlfriend allowance or your wife an allowance, that is your business. I'm not from that school of thought. I really am not. Yeah. Hata ukinunua gari, please put it in your name. Put it in your name. I buy you a car, I don't want it. Damn. Let me drive my Mitsubishi over there that has dents on both sides, but it's mine. Yeah.
So if I buy you a car, niseke jina yako.
Ya nini?
Tukiachana nende tuna gari yangu.
So utapatia yule dem mwingine? No, okay, fine. Okay, it's a little overstretched.
No,
look,
it's okay.
If you want to buy your wife a car, buy her a car, put it in her name because you wanted to do that for her. It is a gift. You know, it doesn't have to be those relationships where now the engagement ring in a Rudishwa, sijui he bought you Louis Vuittons, he takes them back. Why? If you bought it for her, let it be hers.
Because there are men, I know there are men who like, hey, nataka kila kitu yangu.
Ati kila kitu yangu.
Yeah, like whatever I bought you.
That is okay. That's just selfish.
I've heard of such cases.
Wow, you need to change your friends. Man.
No, hey, it wasn't my friend.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, hey.
Before I give you a reputation.
Yeah, you about to come for me. I remember there's a day, and this is a true story. I think I was at Quiver on Gong Road, and there was some little bit of a scuffle, a drama per se. And this guy met the ex-girlfriend on a date with another guy with the clothes
that he bought her.
Yeah.
And so you bought them for me, ama you want to wear them? No, that's just
unakuja date na nguo
I think that's extremely petty. It really is. So unataka nikupatie hizo hipsters ukavae? Nenda ukavae, ni sawa. Let's see how people look at you. You know, but again, at the end of the day, relationships are about two people. It is about the understanding that you have. It doesn't have to follow the societal norms, you know. It's about what you guys agree. So, yeah. But the unfortunate thing is that everyone or many people out there are just like, but you know, my girlfriend's boyfriend, this is what, you know, he does for her and even you should do. That's how people break up, man. Don't go giving standards to your guy because your girlfriend's boyfriend is doing these things for her. No, understand where your person is coming from. Akona nini, anaweza, before he starts doing illegal things at his place of work. I have a lot to say about this topic. So much. Look, it's very important for people to understand I'm not an expert. These are just my opinions, and this is how I live my life. Do not force yourself to live your life like me. Live your life the way that you want.
And also, don't be so quick in defending whatever you're saying, because probably you are right.
Oh, no. You see, there's talking to you, and then there's those guys over there who are going to listen, and they're just going to be like, anaona kama anajua, sijui nini, hata mimi nitachange. No, please, do it according to the kind of person that you are.
There's and I will not shy away from saying it. I keep on telling the men of this generation, please don't date if you don't have money. get money first, then get into a relationship. Because truth be told, no matter if we still have ladies of your caliber who are, you know what, come, let's build together. Because that's the vibe I'm getting. I still believe, you know what, women were not made to take care of themselves. A man has to really, if you're going to provide leadership, it's not only in terms of finances. It's not only in terms of being just stamping your authority like, hey, I'm the man. Don't. There also the whole aspect about sexually, financially, mentally, psychologically, spiritually. But ladies are saying that we are not growing men anymore.
Right.
We're just seeing an increase in age.
Oh, wow. Right. Okay. They're just aging. But they're not maturing.
But there's not maturity at all. And I mean, because I know there are a lot of ladies who are watching and they're wondering, so Sanaa, you've said all these things. So what will be a typical ideal man to date? Because you knew the kind of man you wanted at 21. What would be the ideal man to settle down with or settle down for?
Okay. You know, these things, it's like going to the shops and seeing something and, you know, I like that. So every day it might change, okay? Not in how do I put it? The outlook on somebody might change because you haven't met every single personality in the world. There might be somebody you'll meet and say, oh, I actually like that about that guy. That's not something I really thought about that I should consider. But the bottom line is, like I told you, it's the family that you come from. It's the family values that you have. It's the relationship that you have with different people of different classes in your life. It is how you carry yourself. My dad carried himself really, really well. And you know, they say, Chiles will marry their dads.
Definitely.
And boys will marry their mothers.
Anytime.
Unless they are really crazy in the head. But... you know, this is the first man in your life. The way he carries himself, his demeanor, the way that he respects people, the way he's respected, and those are the qualities that I look for in somebody. And whether we actually click, you know, do we like the same things? Clicking is liking the same things, finding the same things funny, enjoying the same experiences. Oh, I don't like the beach, neither do I, but I like the park. Let's go to the park. You know, just finding things in common. I don't know how you can be with somebody if you don't have things in common. How does that work? And I know they say opposites attract and some nonsense like that. But hey, those are myths. Those are beliefs that have been instilled in us.
At least have a mutual interest in something.
Exactly. Be going in the same direction. Have the same kind of, goals. Like, okay, so what's up? You see, like now when people go on dates, for example, you've been dating the same person for 3 years. You don't even know whether they want kids. You've never had that discussion. You don't know how many kids they want. You don't know how they feel about only having a girl child. Maybe that guy has come from a family where, by the way, if he does not get a boy, you are going to give birth 9 times until he gets a boy. These are the conversations. Have conversations and find out the kind of person that you're with. You have to be aligned. So when they tell you things like opposites attract, or you know he's a very quiet person, but the Chile, she's so loud. That's why they work. That's nonsense. Those are myths. Those are beliefs. Make your own beliefs. Make your own beliefs. As long as you're not breaking the law. Yeah. Just make your own beliefs.
So those are the questions, because and unfortunately I've come to find out it's like the first dates are very unfair for men.
Oh, is that so? Why is that?
It feels more like a vetting than a date.
Is that so?
Because ladies have never shied away from, hey, these are my terms and conditions. And now the man is... Most of the time, men just end up defending themselves a whole 3 freaking hours.
But even Chiles are vetted. I remember one time...
I vet ladies. Maybe I'm a mother.
I found that absolutely insane.
I do. I'm like, Because you found me. I am spiritually fit. I may not be where I want to be in terms of wealth, but I'm almost there. I'm on a focused road.
Okay.
Psychologically, mentally, I'm at peace. I'm whole. So I want to know, for me to... allow, because men have also not realized that an access to you by a woman is also, it has to be special.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So we just sit there. So ulienda high school gani? So unajua nili drop out huku nikapiga suspension. Okay. So job yako kwanza ilikuwa gani? So kwanza nilikuwa nauzaga viberiti tao. So Oh, so
What a
sahi
choice.
unastay wapi? Well, na stay Runda but nilikuwa Savans Quarter, but prayer yangu ni one day nachukua mortgage. So the whole time
you're just being asked questions and questions.
Let me tell you,
what car are you driving? And is it on loan? All those things.
Sanaa,
Yeah, that's quite sad. I
tell you, after every end of the evening for men, so you fika home, you're like, you see the way you guys fika home and you toy your bra, you're like, butter.
Wow, Ofweneke. Oh my God. Like seriously, really, you had to go.
It's the same thing for us, like this.
I would lie, it's such a relief. But yeah, keep going. It really is. You think it's easy walking around being strapped on all the time. You just want it's like a straight jacket. Oh my God. Yeah.
So so for us men, it's like a mental bra that we always have to like what? That was a new term. I've never heard of it even myself.
Yeah, you've just made something new. Hey.
Damn girl.
I have.
So seriously, tumechoka. Because tumegrilliwa the whole time. Umegrilliwa alafu umelipia hiyo bill.
Plus her two friends were sitting in the corner there because she's not sure that
don't
she's
do
safe.
That nonsense.
Yeah, I know. I used to hear about those things and I'm just like, why are you bringing 6 of your pals? Why? Just why?
Security.
Oh, security for who?
Yeah, we need to vet. We need to this board of directors.
I find that so weird. But I guess, because my terms of dating are different. I don't do, Ati we just met Suji online and now we're having coffee. Is a lie, okay? I don't do Ati I've gone for a gig and we've chatted up with some guy, we're exchanging numbers, now we're going to go for coffee. It ain't.
So how do we get there?
You have to be known to my circle. And my circle is small. Either you are a friend of my cousins or you are a friend of a really close friend. But it cannot be random. That's why I keep telling guys, just stop. It won't happen. Stop. I don't know you. I don't know what you're about. I don't know where you're from. I am not interested in finding out. If you are not known to my circle of friends or my family, it is a given no. I will not even consider. No. Times have changed for the worst. For the worst.
You guys were cutting each other through to go.
Who are you guys? Who are you guys?
I'm trying to trigger you.
Who are you guys?
I'm trying to trigger you.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. If I've dated you, you have been known either to Famo or to my circle of friends. That's it.
So then even when we break up, it becomes a whole family affair again?
Not really.
So no,
no. We are adults. We're adults, my guy. Just because you cosanad with my sister, you cosanad with my kuzo, does not mean you and I were not going to hang out. And you can't take that kind of energy. You can't be like, so you're still hanging out with that guy even after what he did to me. Nonsense, okay? We're adults. He messed up, you messed up, done. Keep it going.
You still talk to your exes?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Where are we angry? Where are we angry? It just didn't work. Alafu, so tumekatiana friendship. Nisikuone. It is so much nonsense. I think so. I mean, unless, you were with somebody who used to chapa you a good one, or bring chiles to the digs. Or dudes. Oh, you never know. No, as in a chile bringing dudes. Hey, my guy, Ofweneke, please, take me slowly. Take me slowly.
I am doing my best.
Yeah, I mean, unless it was something that extreme, I don't see any reason why you should not have a cordial relationship with somebody or an ex. No hard feelings. Life ni short, bana. Keep moving.
Relax.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Grow. In fact, if anything, find them at Chile. Just like my guy, you see that chick, she's hot. I'm joking.
Though you don't look like, I wouldn't be shocked. You look like you do that.
You
look like the person who would hook up their ex with a Chile.
I mean, if the ex is asking me, what do you think about that Chile, bana? I'll be honest with you. The one thing I don't do, honestly, is I don't hook people up. That one, I do not want to be caught in the middle of those nonsense things. You know what he did to me the other day? First of all, this business of calling me for an hour to complain about what he did to you, I can't. Okay? Just text. Yeah. But yeah, so I wouldn't hook people up.
Wow.
It ends badly sometimes.
I hear you.
Also, I don't know why you have me talking like this. This feels like it's a book we're writing.
It's less than 30 for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
This song takes over the whole from Metro to all the way. Let a rainbow, oh well, bring the music on.
Yeah, you can even hear in my voice there. I just sounded like a teenager. Like I sounded young.
How old were you?
I was so we won in 2004. I was 18. I turned 19 in March before we left for SA. So yeah, you could say 19.
19.
Sometimes I try to match that voice and I'm just like, maybe don't sing this song. No. This is going to
I
be
realized
hard.
I was waiting for you to sing it and you didn't.
No, I did not.
Why?
And I'm just like, nah, I can't hack that.
It's coming out.
No, it's not coming out the way that it should.
What is it supposed to sound? Okay.
It was smoother those days. Now we've just done a lot of shouting in acting. So yeah. I remember I went to see an ENT and they had told me I need to pick one career. If I'm going to do radio, because radio is constant talking all the time,
yes.
And which means you can't rest your voice. Or you pick singing where you have time to actually rest your voice and be ready for that concert. And I was like, Chile, I can't.
Give me the mic.
I cannot pick. No. Music, radio, acting, I did it all. It's as a singer, it's not good for your voice to be shouting. Like even we went for some camp one time for vocal training and stuff, and they said even when you're sneezing, it's not. It's supposed to be like.
Hell are you?
That's how you're supposed to sneeze. Silo umefungua mdomo unasikika mpaka huko Egypt. Yeah, but because of the many things that I do, some things suffer at some point. So vocally, yes, I did suffer, especially after doing the acting where I was shouting a lot and screaming and But it is what it is.
Do you at times look back and probably you miss that period when you guys you came up now as the whole crew? You, Kevin, and but do you miss it at times?
I do miss that. I do. And I feel like I wish I had a better understanding of music and the industry. I didn't. I was fresh off KMTC. I was doing pharmacy. I was very comfortable just, being in the corner there mixing powders for you guys to go buy medicine at the pharmacy. That's what I wanted because growing up shy, introvert, I was also looking for a career, not only one that I loved, but also one that would exempt me from talking to people. Yeah. So when I got into Sema, I really didn't have a proper understanding. I could sing. That was about it.
That's it.
That was about it. And, just watching the TLCs and the Brandies and the what and being like, I'd like to do that someday, But I wish I had a better understanding. I think I would have done a lot more. Yeah.
What is it you feel you'll have done? A lesson. What do you feel like you have
just
done?
Put in more effort. I was just, I was just flowing. I was being told to do, how to do it, when to do it. I never took initiative to actually say, look, I have this song that I think maybe we can sing with the group, or I was having this idea about a video, or it was not, I did not think about music outside the studio. I literally treated it like a job, not something I was passionate about, and I wish I'd taken that time to put in the work, to understand more, to learn better, to know how the industry works. I didn't do that. I still don't think I've done it, but
I was about to ask, you're still here. You can still do it.
Yeah, it's just because now I'm doing one too many things. So I leave that to the people who have the expertise and the time to do it. Yeah.
Was it a premeditated plan or strategy of how long the group would last? Because how long did you guys last?
Oh, literally, I think we won in March and had broken up by September.
Jehovah.
Yeah.
Hey, that was quick.
It was quick. I think it was 6 months after we came back with the EP from SA of 4 songs, and then we did the album Mwewe, 17 song or 17 track album, and then hit the fan, And that was that. I think we performed only 2 times after that in Uganda and Tanzania one time. And that was that.
Was there like a proper goodbye or?
No. In fact, even when we did, was it TZ? When we did TZ, it was, so we've been called, there's a gig, let's meet up, let's sit down. The 3 of us, we sat, we had a meeting, and it was our twendeni. And that was that.
So you guys never really like had a relationship, like
No,
the boys hung around together, like
No.
a cave where you.
I think I had somewhat of a relationship with Kevin. Sometimes we would meet at, what's that place called? Is it Dancing Spoons or something? Uko Kenya Cinema, uko Joe. Yeah, sometimes I would meet up with him. Never really met up with Pam, but then they would meet up as well because they were friends as well. But there was never really we're boys now, or you guys need to come over, we're having some nyam chom. No, there was never really anything like that. Si tukienda studio. That was our job.
So inspiration to go studio.
Yeah, tunaenda. Well, I mean, sometimes you're given a track and you've written like part of it. You go home, you listen to it, and you're just like, okay, maybe I can add this here, because you're expected to come back with your verse tomorrow and continue recording. That was about it. Or we'd write in the studio, which is something I don't like. I really don't like it. Like when you're doing collaborations and an artist tells you, okay, so I need you to write your part. And then you go to the studio to listen to the track and what they've done. And then they're just like, so, si uteka tu verse. I'm like, give me the track. I go home with beats. I go sit and I think and I try to find out how exactly I want to express myself in this song. And then when I come back, believe I've done everything. The ad-libs, the harmonies, the verse itself. Yeah.
Wow. Why am I feeling heartbroken?
Why?
I don't know.
What are we going to record right now?
No. Okay, not like this. Really. So now from this, so it was automatic as solo. You automatically just went solo. It was just automatic.
Not automatically. It took a while actually, because I was lost. You know, the group has broken up. I've never done this as an individual. I've been in this group for 6 months where everyone was chipping in. You know, whether it's choreography or somebody thinks maybe you should sing this part like this. There was always that contribution by the group. So now here you are. You're solo and scared. It was easier to perform on stage when there's 3 people, and so the attention has been divided. So now you're telling me to get on stage and all these people are looking at just me. Hey, it ain't.
The introvert me.
Yeah, the introvert.
The mix of chemicals.
Yes, it was quite difficult. So I think what happened is when Khalif reached out for Kwaheri, because Kwaheri was done before Najuta. And they reached out and they were like, unajua bongo flavor ina work saizi, so we're trying to see how we can penetrate the Tanzanian market. And because of your Swahili, we were thinking, So that's what we did. And I went in, I recorded the chorus. Jokali was not there. He came and did his verse another day. And I think that sort of gave me the courage now to say, oh, you mean I can still do this music thing? So let's keep going. So that's when I did Najuta after that. And everything just fell into place. I became a solo artist.
Wow. Have you guys ever spoken from that time?
Oh, yeah. I think the last time I saw Pam, might sound like a long time ago, but this was 2019 or 2018. Kevin I have not seen in years, very many years.
God damn.
So that was Sanaa and her solo career. I mean, you know, we still get, look, if you don't get stage fright, it's not working for you anymore. If you don't care about the reception and how people are going to feel and even your delivery. If you just go on stage and you're just like, so sasa skizeni kuna ingoma, you know, like you don't plan, you don't think, you don't take or make effort in how you look and how you present yourself. Stop it. Nenda ukalime.
So had you ever met Juakali before this?
Yes, I believe so. We had I think when Sema was recording at Khalif with Pili had written us a song, and then we did a song with Jimwat. So from time to time when we'd go to Khalif, we'd meet the Californians, as we call them. Yeah, so then we did Kwaheri, shot the video. I kicked him out of the set like I do with every other artist.
Why did you kick him out?
Because I'm shy. And I was just like, I don't need this guy seeing me gyrating over here. Go away.
Was it for the video or for the audio?
Audio, we never recorded together. I did the chorus and I did the bridge, and then he came in and did his part. Which is why I keep telling people the message behind Kwaheri for me was different from what Jua Kali did. I was talking about something completely different, but infidelity kind of worked. But yeah, I kick everybody out of the studio. I've kicked Nadia out, Otile out, Kidum out. Everybody I've collaborated with. If we are in the studio the same day, utatoka nje.
So you go find something to do.
Yeah. I mean, go to the balcony there, have a phone call, plan a meeting, do something.
Is it like some karicho or something? Are you in a cult?
Yeah, funny. Ukiniangalia ninakaa kama niko cult.
Kiingia pale kwenye studio kusikuwe na mtu.
I think if I was in a cult, you'd have seen it all over social media with all the the yachts and stuff.
You've not been approached? Well, there's always stories of unajua niliapproach na wasa Illuminati, wasa wa cult ukaniambia nipate doni wapatie soul yangu.
I can't really say that it was a direct
invitation.
Yeah. But perhaps maybe through an entertainer here and a famous person here. Those conversations have come up, or I have this guy who can, sponsor you and give you money. And I'm just like, no thanks, I'm okay. Wacha ningangane tu na haka kaforike. Nitalipa director 20, hii nyingine nunue nguo, na makeup, na nini. And then when I get my next paycheck, I'll finish with the director. Yeah, but those offers have been there.
Wow.
Yeah. But I try not to talk about offers these days because people say, prime time imeisha. Sasa hapo anatuambia sijui nani alikuwa na vibe. I'm just like, you guys are so sad. It's so shallow. But yeah.
My God. The Kwaheri video. Kuna trick mlitucheza kwa hiyo video.
Ile ya nini? Ile ya coast bus. Yeah.
Kuna trick mlitucheza.
Hatuko hiyo basi haiko hapo.
Nilijua
at all. But you see, back in the day, before we knew about, the CGIs and whatever, people actually thought that bus was there. It was not. Now, can you imagine standing there looking like you're about to board a bus and it's not there? It was open air.
Do you know the funniest thing is, and those who are watching TikTok right now, go and look for it. We can officially say that Sanaipei was the first one to ever do that challenge. You see that AI thing that has been going around.
Yes.
Anatoka mbio anajipata ndani ya ndege. Have you seen it?
So I'm supposed to be the first one who ever did.
There's something that is going viral.
Okay.
Like you just be sitting on a chair.
Yeah.
Then there's a TikTok effect. You find yourself rushing into a car.
Okay, haven't seen that one. I shall go look for it.
Go look for it.
I shall.
I think you're the one who started that challenge. There was, because,
That's
over
hilarious.
the years,
I'm a pioneer.
I've been looking at that video. I'm like, hii basi hata iko kweli.
Haikuwa.
Kuna vile kuna mali unakaa ni kama unapanda lakini sijui ni gani.
My God, that was such a long time ago, though. I don't even remember what we were doing. But there was nothing. Next thing I know, Kwaheri's video has cost bus. Imekam kuchukua Sanaipei. It was crazy. But good times. Things were so much simpler back in the day, Ukimaliza kucheka utuambie.
Breaking news today. The city is buzzing with euphoria. Let's connect with our correspondent on location for the latest updates. It seems Koro is behind all these good vibes. But what exactly is Koro?
I just received my cash from Koro. Just quick and easy.
The euphoria around town is crazy. Download Koro and say hello to easy lending.
Okay, that was funny. Unaona video kwa the beat. Unaona pana basi.
Things were simpler and they were nicer. Nicer. These days, everything is just a lie. I mean, especially with this AI thing that's going on now, look, like everything else, there's the good side and the bad side. But the way people's faces are being plastered in things, you're just like, where? And
it's unfortunate, even realizing even companies are literally using AI images for their adverts and billboards. And I'm like, where are we humanizing? Because an average human mind can know that this is not a real human. This is a computer generated.
Yeah.
So it loses the human connection between your target audience and your brand that you're trying to push.
Yeah. And also jobs. I mean, if you can create a whole, character without having to use, like
Ofweneke or Sanaa for an
advert. Then that just means money is gone. But
no, thank God for YouTube, because YouTube have said they're no longer paying any content that has anything.
Really?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so
that's
them they want
awesome.
a generic human faced concept, even voices.
Yeah,
they want real stuff.
Okay,
The first time you hear yourself on radio, let's say your song first, your song, now you've gone solo. How does it feel? Was it, did you even know?
No, I did not. I did not know that my song was playing. It's a very difficult thing to describe. Yay! I mean, it was yay. It was happiness. People are, texting you and saying, "Oh, so do you have a new song out?" Nini. This kind of, and it feels good. It feels good, but that's as much as I can say about it. It's wonderful that many people are getting to listen to your song. I mean, for me, Najuta and Kwaheri have never died out. It's amazing.
I love them.
I mean, sometimes they hear, when they just hear din, 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 and people just lose their minds. Najuta, for example, is being sung by young, old, married, single men. Sometimes I perform and I see a guy, "Tamwambia Geti kuwa," and I'm like, I'm sorry, what's going on? So it's a really good feeling to, I think more than radio, to see the audience sing word for word of your songs. It means they took the time to sit down and listen to what you're saying, learn it, and come and sing it with you.
And literally internalize, because from the facial expression, literally the Najuta.
Yeah, it's really, that one is a good feeling, I can tell you that. Hearing it on radio is also great. I remember when I was working on radio and some people would send me emails, "Oh, I have this new song, and so how much do I need to pay for it?" I'm like, what? What do you mean you need to pay? "Oh, no, DJ so-and-so was telling me that to play on their station, they have to." So that's when I realized that actually presenters and DJs were making money.
I have run away from that thing over the years. I'm like, what I'll do is I'll give you our music director's number.
Exactly.
If you are good,
yes,
then your song will find it on air. You don't need to pay anybody for you.
Yeah. I mean, when I found that out, I was very confused, because guys are just like, "So, aki sina yo ngiri kumi, ama sina yo 15K. I'm like, you must be kidding. You don't have to pay. It literally goes through the music director. They decide whether this is aligned with their brand and what it is they're pushing out there. And if it works, it works. But you see, it didn't look good for me being a presenter and then playing my own songs on my show.
You would never?
No. I'm not the one who was doing the selections. You know how radio works. The music is already preset. So if your song is actually as big or as liked as it is, then it will find its way on the playlist. I never played my own songs. Sikuwa huko. No, not. I think time yake na Shafi is when I was there. So yeah. So it didn't look good for me, because it looked like I was playing my own music and refusing to play other people's music.
Guys, moja msikie mpya Najuta.
Mimi kwanza ukinipatia nafasi nitakuwekea tu R&B. Nitatafuta hapo ka Beyonce, ka Take a Bow, nini. I mean, if I could, I'd have played Eminem, but then I couldn't play Eminem on that course, particular station.
Man, and I loved Eminem at that time. At times I wished I could send you a request. And you see, fortunately, you are among the very few guys who have seen the face of Dr. Love. Who the hell is that guy?
Dr. Love's real name, maybe I shouldn't say. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just, a Kenyan who lived in the States for a while. He was a model.
You can't tell us his name?
No. I don't know whether he shares his name, so...
Does he exist? Is he like a real human being?
Completely real.
I feel like he's the first AI-generated voice.
Not at all, actually. Real. In fact, we are much babies. He's a much baby like me, yeah.
Is he big, small, tall?
I wouldn't call him slender. Good build. Quite tall. Dark-skinned.
I now that I've grown up, I think he gave us the weirdest of answers. Hi, Sanaa and Dr. Love.
We had moments.
I found my boyfriend with lipstick on his shirt. What should I do? Oh my.
That's terrible.
Baby, maybe you should hold on.
I know.
And I'm like,
no, but he had an amazing voice. He really did. We had lots of moments in that studio. There are sometimes he would answer, and the minute I put the fader down, I'm just like, what the hell? Like, why would you say that? No, he's like, but it's real, Sanaa. It's real. And I'm like, but can you dress it a little better, No, but he's cool people.
But he's Kenyan?
Yes, he's Kenyan.
Well, we're
I
waiting.
haven't seen him in years. Because I resigned from KISS in 2012. And I'm not sure whether we were still doing the the Dr. Love segment with him. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's possibly the last time I saw him.
So does music get you into radio?
What does that mean? Does music get you into radio?
Do you now, after you now becoming top and popular, of course, on the music scene, is that when Quack Off feels like, let's get you on Kiss? Or how did you get to Kiss?
Are you asking generally for people or just how did I get on radio?
Yeah.
Okay. So, see, you be direct. What is it? So now. Radio. Wow, very interesting story here. Did Coca-Cola Popstars. Sema broke up. I didn't know what I was doing with my life because then I couldn't go back to school at the time. I'm too scared to take the step to be a solo artist. So I went for an interview. Apparently we were some of the hottest chillers, right? So magazines wanted to feature us and everything. So I went
Insider.
for those guys. Insider and QZ. Remember QZ magazine?
God damn shit.
So QZ...
I think the only place you didn't appear was on Straight Talk. There was a magazine called Straight Talk, but it was more about AIDS.
Okay, I did not appear on that one. I did Cosmopolitan Kenya though.
God damn, look at you there.
So I went for this interview for QZ magazine at Capitol. And the late Kirubi, he saw me and said, when you finish your interview, you come for a meeting. I'm like, hey. So me, I was trying to help her. I'm like, what does he want to talk about? By the way, he was at our unveiling, Sema. I still have pictures of that. He stood on chairs with us to be taken a picture. Really? So I tried to help her. He saw me, called me into the boardroom, called Eve D'Souza and said, I want you to train this girl. That was it. That's how I got on radio. I got on Hits Not Homework, 1 hour every day, 7 to 8 with Eve and Solo. And then after a couple of months, I think maybe 3.5, 4, I asked, guys, what's the plan here? Like, are you employing me or not? And I guess that's the time I was told that I don't have the capital accent, and which is how I didn't get the job.
You still don't because you said capital.
Now, what am I supposed to say? Capital?
Capital.
No, guy, please. You're going to London, okay? You cannot say capital, okay? It's capital. The T has to be pronounced. So...
Don't even go far.
No, so...
Finally, sir, you and I have something in common right now because... it's the same...
Ofweneke, stop.
Let me tell you something. It's the reason why I had to go from London all the way to Abuja. You know, I was actually... Because same thing happened.
Right.
I'm emceeing a wedding for a staff that works for one of the companies that belong to the Lachike. He's there, sees me, he thinks I'm extremely funny.
Right.
Young man, tukutane kwa ofisi on Monday. On Monday, I'm at International House. I get in, I do a demo with Makbul and Renee.
Right.
Then I get to the office, top office, then he calls in Somoina. Somoina is told, discuss with him whatever he wants. Let him leave Milere. I was at Milere at that time. Let him be Milere and join us at the Capitol. And later I'm just told, 1, I don't fit Capitol. And 2, my kind of humor. It's not for the elite.
Because your humor is ghetto.
It's ghetto.
Anyway, we're not going to dwell on that story because none of us is trying to get into trouble. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, that was that. I asked, didn't get the job. Shafi called me, say maybe 3-4 weeks later, and he's like, you know how Shafi is. Wait, do you still want to be on radio? Hakuna hata salams, my guy. He's like, yeah, kuna hii show inaitwa Keeping It Kenyan. Are you interested? I said, sawa. And that's how Kiss 100 happened. And I stayed there for, I think it was 2006 or 7, I'm not sure, up until 2012. Yeah, and I used to type out everything I was supposed to say, including my name, which I could have forgotten. Yeah, for sure.
On whose orders? Madam CK? No, we big boys and girls now.
So I'll be honest. Caroline trained me on going live in the morning. So I used to do the session with her 9 to 10. And then Angela Ngwenyi trained me on how to record. And one day I get to the studio, I finish with Caroline, I check in with Angela, and then she just goes like, so yeah, Ches, the show is yours for the next 2 hours. I'm like, what? Yeah. She packed and left. The show those days was 10 to 2 p.m. Midday. She ran the news and bounced. That is how I got onto radio by myself. Yeah.
Was she like resigning or moving to another show?
No, she was told, we're training Sanaipei, so let her do the rest of the show. That was it. And she left. And I think it was just a few days after that when I decided I'm not going to type out everything. And that's when I said the F word on live radio. Mhm. And Caroline called me after that and she said, see me after your show. And I was just like, that's it. I've been fired. And she said, I took a chance on you, Sanaa. And you proved me right. So congratulations. You're now officially a radio presenter. And I was like, hallelujah.
Because of the F word?
Because she's like, we've all made mistakes. You know, like some people have left the fader up and they're there on the phone. They have sang and a good one. The whole country is hearing everything. So, and I think when I was there were two incidences like that. Somebody had forgotten to put the fader down.
Damn.
Alice Kika. Yeah. But yeah, so that's how radio happened. Did that. Resigned in 2012. Got Nation 2013. When there were the mass firings. I don't know whether you remember any one of your friends being in the mass firings. Yeah. That was a tough time.
It sent quite a trauma around the media industry.
It did.
We were kind of scared.
It
Like,
did.
Bilali was like, shit. Though it still got to us, because Masawe, Jimmy, Nani, all of us were just like, you know what?
It is what it is, man. I remember in 2015, August, I walked, so I was on leave. Then I went back to the station on a Monday. I think it was August 31st. Guys, they're biting their nails. They're just like, my God, akitunafutwa. And I'm like, Kwani, you're going to die? Are you going to die? No, you're not going to die. Got my letter that day and I was told, here's your check. Here's your termination letter. Don't come tomorrow. That was it. Yeah. You don't want to know where I went after that, but it's all good. It's all good.
Where did you go?
Nilienda sherehe, mad. Sanane. What? Nilienda sherehe. I'm like, I'm not going to cry over this stuff. No. But
at least when Geti Radio called me.
Kwa heshima though, I mean, I was much younger. And I was dealing with people who had families, who had school fees to pay, who had rent to pay. And this was a blow for them.
True.
Yeah, mine was rent.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I just packed my things and went back to Matasia. I said, what is it? You're jobless. Go home. Yeah.
Was that was alive at that time?
Yes.
How did you call him?
No. It was, Mommy, don't waste your money. Your bedroom is still here. Come home. Yeah. And I did. I think I went home. I've been home twice. That time Nation fired us. I stayed a year at my apartment. And then 2016, I went back home. 2017, I was back there. New apartment. Because I'd done a couple of jobs that gave me some good money. And then in 2022, December, I moved back home because I'd finished my house. So I was just like, why am I still paying rent? So I even moved before my car lease was done. And I went back digs. And that was that.
No, you got your own house now.
Yeah.
You don't pay rent.
No, I don't. I could pay your rent though.
Girl, you can do whatever you want to do with me.
Oh my goodness. You guys know I'm going to Kajiado, Bishwa. Okay.
Well, as we almost wrap up, my goodness. I don't even know how time has run so fast.
It really has.
I think I'm really, really enjoying this. The one part about you that I didn't see was acting. That I didn't see that coming. I was like, okay.
Really?
Yeah, that part.
But we act every day of our lives. We're acting now.
Like professionally, I was like.
Well, I mean, I never imagined it. I played a witch in KG. I still have pictures of that, by the way. Don't
being a witch.
And then I run off the stage. And then I've been cussing people a long time. Like, don't even joke with me. So that was Tudor Academy.
So you cuss on stage, then you cuss on air.
Have you seen me cuss on stage? Where? Be sure.
No, think you cuss like, okay, well, you are cussing literally.
Yes.
Then you end up cussing on radio as well.
And then I ran away. Then okay, so these are the ones I remember because I remember going shopping with my mom for these items. Standard 5, I was a tree. So we had to go shonesha like the trunk, a whole brown thing. Alafu utoke nyumbani na marubaini. Usione hivi kwa stage. It's a lot, my guy. All these things.
Take mtu wangu, umekutika mti.
Serious, unasimama hapo kona. Na saizo mko kwa class muna change. I have to wear my trunk. Wear my marubainis. Ukimaliza unishow. I have a lot to say, my dear. Okay, wait, seriously. Alafu, standard 7, I was Mother Mary, Mother of Jesus, when Angel Gabriel appeared to me. Yeah, but I never imagined that I would act, by the way. In fact, if there's anything... Can I go home now, guys?
Your life is quite interesting.
It is.
From a tree to a virgin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
Right.
So from Virgin Mary.
Virgin Mary, that was the end of my acting in Standard 7.
Clearly, you had to resign from
I
there.
had to resign, yeah? You can't be a tree and a virgin at the same time.
Well, the only common thing is, of course, the whole tree, carpentry, Joseph.
Yo! I didn't think of that.
It was a spiritual connection.
It was going to happen,
See us forcing it.
Yeah, so I have never done any stage plays after that. I'm terrified of stage plays. I won't lie. I don't think I can do theater. I'll collapse.
Yeah, for you.
It's not for me. It's not for me. Because even sometimes when we're acting, especially like on the first, second day and it's a new set and you're still, like learning the ropes and meeting people, the new set and the new team, the shaking.
Jitters.
I shake a lot. I make sure that I don't forget my lines. I remember your lines. In fact, if anything, sometimes when you forget, I'll tell you. Yeah.
So you... Okay, right.
But that's the thing. That's how I prepare for a role. I read everything. Everything. It doesn't matter whether
are you obedient to the script? Because I know I'm not.
Absolutely, I am.
I am not.
I'm not spontaneous when it comes to acting.
So
I need to make that clear. Because sometimes I can be stupid and spontaneous. But when it comes to acting, I follow the rules and I follow the instructions. What the director tells me I'm going to do at which point is exactly what I will do. If I want to change something, I'll not change it while doing it. I will ask before. Is it okay if I perhaps did this and this because it's easier or something of the sort? Yeah. But I will not change up the script. I will not. Yeah. And I guess that's just how my life has always been. I follow instructions to the T. Like, it's just how it is.
You'd make a very submissive wife, don't you think?
You don't think I am already?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
I could already be a submissive wife. You'll just never know.
When are we ever going to know?
No one's going to know. That's none of anyone's business. Focus on the music, focus on the acting. That's it.
People just think Sanaa should get married. They keep on shouting in the comment section.
Apparently they do because, that is the ultimate goal in life.
Is it?
No, it isn't. What's your goal in life? What's the ultimate goal in life?
Man, I'm fighting generational curses.
Okay.
It's so serious.
Can we switch off the cameras for a second? Generational curses.
Man, there's a lot.
I feel like we should flip the script here and I should ask you questions. What's going on?
At least that's never a tree.
Ofweneke.
There are a lot of things that I need to be a fast on in doing, and I'm very focused in that.
That's great.
In terms of wealth creation, in terms of focus in life, I think the only place at times I feel like I might have tripped. I don't think I've failed. I won't use the word fail because I still anticipate to probably getting married again one day, one time. I've tried it twice, didn't work out. At times it makes me feel I'm like, after all these achievements.
And then let go and flow.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Just let go and flow. Don't overthink it. Don't over-try. It happens. Everything in life is precise. Everything that has happened in your life when it has happened is precise. So don't fight it. I know there are probably people who are going to watch this and say, so it's precise that you're not married at 40. How do you know? Just because I don't share it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Do you get what I mean?
So it could have happened.
It could have happened.
Damn, you could have. I mean, okay, fine. Cool.
All I'm saying is it doesn't have to be in the public eye for it to be true. You get what I mean?
I get you.
Like, just because you don't see it or I don't mention or I don't say or talk about this person, then it means it hasn't happened. Don't, please. Not everything on media is the truth. Or in the public eye. Yeah.
Whenever you're clapping back at somebody at the comment section, are you angry at that time?
Clap back? Have you ever seen me clap back?
I think it's one I saw. What is that one I saw? Somebody actually talked about the whole age thing.
I have never clapped back. In fact, there's only only one time on Twitter, I had a bit of a run-in with some guy who was driving into the same supermarket as I. And I had stopped because there were 2 cars that were reversing. This place does not have enough space for you to be maneuvering in there. So I stopped. And they decided they were just going to, overtake me and start causing chaos. And so they talked about it on Twitter. And I responded and I said, yes, I said absolutely that. That's exactly what I said to that person. Whatever it is that was said there, I don't even remember. That was the only time. But
so you never answer back. You like
no, I don't. Why am I answering back? I find it hilarious. But then it's also an insight into people's just mentalities and outlook in life and the things that they've been made to believe as the ultimate goal or the aim in life. There's so many other things that you can do. It doesn't have to be just marriage. What about helping people, uplifting people, making sure that you're helping children get education in a certain place, or just there's so many things. Open up your mind. Stop conforming. You're conforming because this is what you were told from time immemorial, from your birth, and you don't want to sit down and ask yourself why. I'll tell you something that I did in Standard 3. So I was in an Irish school, Loreto Convent, and we used to have the sisters who would go around teaching us different things. In the middle of class, by the way, they just come, they decide we're doing spelling today, or we are talking about something in the Bible. And I remember asking, where is God from? Just where? Like if we were to reverse and reverse and reverse and reverse, what was this space before? Where did this God come from? Was it a spirit? Was there some fusion somewhere that created, And I remember getting a very, very, very serious konde. Mombasa tunasema nilipigwa konde na sister. And that I should never question things about God. Why?
Has life given you an answer?
To some extent. We learn every day. We're still learning.
But you believe in God? You believe in God?
I believe in a superior being. He has different names. God, Allah, Jehovah, universe. I believe in a superior being. Let's not go down that road for religion, because that one can get us in trouble. But the bottom line is this. Before you do something, ask yourself, why? Does it make sense? Why does it make sense? How does it make sense? Who does it impact? Who does it influence? Who does it hurt? Ask yourself questions. Don't just do.
There's going to be a questioning.
Yes.
Question then.
You must ask questions. If you don't ask questions, then you're really just benderena fata upepo. You get what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah. It has to make sense to you as well. Why are you doing it?
Mwalimu Rachel said the other day, and I actually was supposed to text her just to like, hey, Mama, we hear you loud and clear. So there's an age she was into young men, but now she can't. She can't.
Mwalimu Rachel.
Then I remembered, I've seen some of the comments most of the time. Ata basi kuja nikuoe, mimi nitamweza huyu. Niko na inches.
Jesus Christ.
Men Gen Z have.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. Once you know that, you can't get upset at any comment that comes your way. Because you also have to remember you're dealing with very many different people with a different mindset and just different approach to life. Utakasirika na watu wangapi? Wacha aseme vile atasema. Akutukane, akuite majina, akufanye ni sawa. Uendelea na maisha yako. Tengeneza paycheck yako at the end of the month uende nini Greece.
Siendi kwa na hiyo eagle ya Dubai imechoka imeanza kutembea na wheelchair.
But wewe umejiita eagle.
But I'm the eagle.
What is that? Why exactly?
I fly higher than anybody else.
Wait. So I should change my name.
Yeah, I'm on top of the pyramid.
Hii kujiita Baja, I work.
Well, maybe I get brand endorsement ya Bajaj.
It's so crazy. Hebu jamani nataka kwenda kwetu na kazi nyingi sana leo.
Final wrap up.
Everybody
in the industry has always had a story about DJ Pinye and about the beat and everything. And the people who felt like he was a strict, nice. People who felt like, hey.
Alikuwa nakatia wase wengine.
Did you ever end up, because I now coining that conversation with about paying DJs to play music on radio, which is something even me until now being on Radio 47, something that I see those kind of SMSs and text. Frank, nikutumia much. I'm like, hey, manze nina do yangu mob. Your music rudi na studio tengeze music ingine.
Yes,
instead of paying me.
Yeah.
How was your experience in terms of your music distribution within the various media houses?
I think, unfortunately for this chick, Sanaa, it's never really been an issue how far my music goes or who plays my music. It's the same thing for the last 21 years, and I know my manager is going to be very upset when I say this. I release, I tell you, okay, the song is on YouTube. Find it, okay? I don't, I don't ask for interviews. Sanaipei is a new song. Ebusu come studio to fanya 1 2 3 1 2 3. So distribution for me it's never really been something that I concentrate on. I put it out there. You like it? Like I know there are people who've never even heard the previous EP, which is Nabo. Nabo was a seven track EP, and there's still people who are like, "When uliacha mziki?" They don't know. I released another EP of 4 songs in April on Good Friday. Just put them there on YouTube, and I said, "Cheers." So I don't know.
What is it you don't push?
Again, one too many things that I'm doing in life. So the music is there. It's just, I'm not really, that's a bad word to use, concerned. I don't push as much as I should. Yeah. So I've never really had an issue with like Pinye, for example, and his distribution and stuff. I do know, what I know about Pinye is that he's very musical. And if it's not musical, it's not working for him. He gave honest opinions, I think. Some people just really did not take it the right way. I don't know whether he had beef with anyone, because even the other day I was being asked whether Khalif and Ogopa had beef. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I came to realize that, at times it's us who create the beef.
You think so?
The fans.
I don't know.
At times I just think it's us.
Yeah.
It's us who create it. Maybe the needs are in business.
Yeah. And isn't that the truth, though? I mean, at the end of the day, even when they did the East Coast, West Coast beef between Notorious and Tupac, it really, the numbers went up. Everything or majority of the things out there are just a business module. It is just, what can we do to push the numbers?
Calm down.
Yeah. Sasa nyi mko hapo ni kama siasa. Munapigana na watu huku jua na shake hands. Wachaneni na hiyo maneno, man.
My goodness.
Jenga nchi.
Sanaipei, there's so much to talk about, but I know we need to.
I'm sure my cab guys left me.
Nah?
For real. Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. I had questions about your collab with Otile, Muliki Mwizi with
Kidum.
Kidumu. He was our first guest ever on Lessons at 30.
Oh,
An amazing, that's my day one, brother. An amazing.
Very powerful singer. I remember when we were doing Mulika Mwizi, and he sang in the room that we'd been given at the Tribe to Change. And it vibrated. I'm like, he doesn't even have a mic. And he's this loud. Stage. It's a lie.
Imagine.
No thanks. But anyway, I keep cutting you short. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Please cut me short as much as you want. Mulika, was it a weird song for you to sing? I mean,
no. Why? It was
it's
a
about
nice
cheating.
song. Very well written. But see, cheating is part of the society.
Okay.
I mean, it happens every day in our faces. You can't run away from it. So we need to talk about those things.
It sounds like
or
you've
is it
cheated.
because I played the cheater that you think it was a bit?
It was so real. Have you cheated before?
No,
Sanaa, a safe space.
I'm just a good actress.
So do you also act as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, cheating like in real life? Because you also act, I love you and I don't.
I acted in the music video. That's enough.
If a guy cheats on you, do you walk away or do you sort it out? Do you get to understand why you cheated?
I guess it depends on the circumstances.
So you'd forgive cheating?
It depends on the circumstances.
Meaning you'd forgive cheating?
It depends on the circumstances. You need to understand, why the hell did this shit happen? Is it me? Did I push you? Did I talk to you badly? Did I leave you in your house for too long without...
Yeah, because
I mean, you really need to...
Lunges before anything else, man. You can't keep me in the desert for long.
Okay. So clearly, You're telling us one of two things.
No.
You are definitely telling us one of two things. Can't be kept in the desert for too long. That means...
What?
Your chile must be very active.
She gotta be.
All I mean.
No,
because if she's not, you're definitely cheating. So pick one. Either she's very active or you cheat.
She's active.
Okay, wow. Safer answer. Okay.
That's the statement.
We shall meet her one day.
God damn. You saw her. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, it's been such a beautiful, bubbly and conversation. Exclusive. Unless it's a third, you can clearly see that this conversation has not ended. I think by the time we get into the last minute, you guys feel like, something much okay hang. But don't worry, we can always have her coming back on the show after probably 1 year.
Huh? 1 year? Okay.
Si tunaenda Greece kwanza.
1 year. Huwezi jua pale nitakuwa mazee.
1 year utakuwa hapa.
Unajuaje? Maybe right now there are conversations going on for other things.
About kids, like what kids?
Is that really? That's the only thing you can think about.
I'm just wondering. No, but you look like. No, to be honest, as your friend, I think you'd really make a good mom.
Thanks.
You have a good soul.
Thanks. Hi, kids. We're finished when I need to bounce.
Oh my goodness. Lessons at 30 with Dr. Ofweneke, ladies and gentlemen, live on Dr. Ofweneke TV. My goodness, it's been such a beautiful one. I hope there are wisdom nuggets that you've learned out of this episode. For me, my take home from this queen is just be yourself. And I think every question she's been answering has been based off, don't care what the world thinks. Don't confound what the world, the ideology of the world and the system the world has put. What does your system say? What do you think? What is you? What is the inner you thinking? Or that's basically it. So I think for me, my takeaway is just be you. At the end of the day, things will always work out when you are just you and you and you and you. Well, and of course, I cannot live without reminding you. I know after this, you don't have money, gas imeisha. Na unakuwa hapo unaniangalia like Dr. Ofweneke mazeni takula bundles ama takula nini. Please get into your mobile phone and download Coca-Cola loan app. Get yourself some money, sort out some few things in the house. You cannot be struggling and stressed but you don't have chums. Yet you can just get into your phone and download Coca-Cola loan app, right?
Breaking news today. The city is buzzing with euphoria. Let's connect with our correspondent on location for the latest updates. It seems Koro is behind all these good vibes. But what exactly is Koro?
I just received my cash from Koro. Just quick and easy.
The euphoria around town is crazy. Download Koro and say hello to easy lending.
Wale wa mashamba, mimi nimenunua yangu Nexus Nakuru Ongata Rongai, in Rongai Nakuru. Please come and be my neighbor. It's a good place, good serene, close to the road, good road network tarmac. Of course, already beacons zishawekwa. Get yourself a piece of land. Now, while it's called London, of course, please make sure usko na mektudo home, maju, UK, US. Tumaka kitu home. Ama anza kujenga home pia. Umesikia asha anza kujenga nyumba yake. She's challenged me. Mimi ni kwanza kumwaga kwanza simiti Khwisero. Nikuja ni mwage Nairobi. So please, if you need to do any development back at home and you need to send money in the safest way possible, you can only use Lemfi. You can only use Lemfi, right? Remember now, officially Lemfi, you can send your money direct to a bank account without going through the wallet, right? Ladies and gentlemen, see you again next time, only on Kenya's fastest growing podcast. This is Lessons at 30 with Dr. Ofweneke. Have a good time.